I'm gonna debrief about my experience at the past craft show and what that means moving forward. First of all, the amount of energy it takes to be present, sell yourself, sell your product is so depleting. It took me 3 days to start to feel like myself again.
This has me really appreciating the people that do this for a regular job, especially like at the Renaissance fairs, because holy cow, how can you restock and get your energy back before the next weekend? I'm sure you have a season that you spend stocking up a lot, but still just the demands of it are much respect to you.
With that being said, I do want to start doing one craft show a month. Probably take a break during the really low months, the off season, because it probably isn't worth my time. And it might be hard to find craft shows during those months. I think it would be even better to do a few months where I do 2 craft shows a month every other week, so there's at least a little bit of a break to restock. My hope is that in doing this, I'm gonna really fine tune the products that I make. The other option that I have is to focus on selling my products online during the off season. I could also have a few products that I always just sell online. These would be maybe like specialty items, higher price, that you typically aren't going to sell at a craft show. One example of those would be this little guy and those up there. While I think these shoulder buddies are a really good game changer, the time that these take to make, these are Megan Lapp Crafty Intention patterns, are going to be really hard to find the general person to appreciate them and, pay what they're worth. Now, I have made them shoulder buddies so they don't fall off or go anywhere, and I think that's a really cool way to up your product.
I do think at some point when I am present enough and really build myself up in my brand, people will see the value in these and be more readily looking for them and seeking them out. So I think as long as I'm consistent and keep working at it, it's going to pay off.
And to finish up this video, so far I am on track. I have another craft show in November and December, so that's good news. I'll have to keep an eye out for one in January and see how my inventory handles these increased shows.
In summary, I think this is a really good push for me to figure out how to produce products as quickly as possible, what I can handle for output, what products I need to figure out that are different than crochet to fill the gap between what I can produce and how often those shows are. I think they're going to really help me fine-tune everything about this business. And if the weather is just too much for me to handle, I definitely need to push going to stick and mortar shops and going online and selling and pushing products that way. I will say though, there are a lot of things I would like to invest in to make that a lot easier. Right now, if I had a physical product for sale, I just have patterns on my online Etsy, I would have to go to the library to print off the labels, and it's just really tedious, and I don't want to do that at this time. I would like to invest in a thermal printer and the shipping pouches for mailing, and I think that would be a really good, okay, yes, I can handle this, and let's start selling things on Etsy. Again though, all the fees on Etsy, I just feel bad having to charge those to the customer. I would rather do it in person. It's, if you have even a toe in this world, you get it, the like different thought processes of selling online and fees and all those things. So if you made it this far, follow along, and thanks for being here.